All right, everybody, this is the Algebra 1 week rundown. It's actually Sunday, but this is your rundown for Tuesday, May 26th. So just a couple things for this week. This week you are going to have an assignment. That assignment is going to be on a Google Doc. It's a review for your inequality assessment that'll be coming later this week. You'll also have one video. What I did is that I created the assignment, and then I think I have 6 solving inequalities and 6 graphing inequalities, and I did the first 2 in each section to kind of give you a guide. And I'll also throw out the key for that as well right away, so it's like closure where you can check it right away. All right. Then you're also going to have your assessment. Your final assessment should be out to you by at latest Wednesday afternoon. I know the algebra teachers were still working on it, and we have a couple people gone for the holiday weekend, so we're going to look at it again next week, and I'll get that to you as soon as possible, okay? Just know that you can make corrections on that if you feel like you need to raise your grade till the following Monday at 4 p.m., all right? On that last assessment, I will leave you a little note and say you've passed, so you'll know whenever you have passed your semester, okay? I've had a couple instances with grades where I've had some kids who have a passing 3rd quarter grade and a passing 4th quarter grade, and then it averages to not passing with the different scale. Just know that if you pass 3rd quarter and you pass 4th quarter, that you will get a passing semester grade as well. I can go back and I can change those. Just know that I will not be changing anything till June, because with grades constantly coming in, if I change one person's grade, it goes back to the original one every time I change something. So it's just a teacher thing. Just trust me. I will change it. And if you have a question, just email me. Just contact me. All right. If you are one of those people who have joined us a little later and you're missing a 10-point assessment, you might want to just email me and I will get you those assessments back. Okay. And you'll generally have about 3 days to do those things. All right. Everything this week is going to be due Thursday at 4, okay? The reason for that is I'm going to take Thursday night. I'm going to do some correcting. Your group does not have that much for me to correct, but my other groups have a lot of stuff for me to correct. And I'm hoping giving myself Thursday night and then Friday I can get everything done so you can know if you need to continue to make some corrections on things or if you have passed. And that goes for all of my classes, all right? Just trying to make sure I get through everything. Also, since everything's due Thursday at 4, I want you guys to understand that some of you give me some late work sometimes after 4. If you give me something late this week, I might not get to it on Thursday, okay? I have a lot of stuff to do, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all the things that are done on time first, and when I get those late emails, I'll see where I'm at after I get everything corrected to see if I can get to late work. But if it gets kind of late, I probably won't be able to get to it on Thursday. It might have to wait till Friday morning. So your best bet is to just make sure everything gets in Thursday at 4. All right? My Google Meet schedule. So here we go. Sorry. Down here. So my Google Meet schedule. Tuesday, here it is. Tuesday, you guys are from 1:40 to 2 o'clock. I'll also field questions from anyone from 2 to 2:30. And then Wednesday, remember you guys are morning because I have all those Google Meets during the day. We're going to go 10:20 to 10:40 on Wednesday, and I'll take questions from anyone from 11 to 11:30. Now, if those times don't work and you need to see me, just email me and we'll figure out a time. Thursday morning will not work because I have to be at Lincoln High School and I need to clear out my classroom. So I'm going to be there all day Thursday. So if you have questions or you email me or something's not getting in, Infinite Campus, just know it's because I'm not here. I'm actually working at Lincoln and clearing out my classroom. All right. Okay. Also, just a little PSA. I'm not a head coach, but I'm an assistant coach, and every year my athletes have to pass their 4th quarter in order to play in the fall. So if that is still the same, if you're an athlete, you might want to reach out to your head coach or Mr. Steve Pack and just say, hey, do I need to pass the quarter yet? Because I'm pretty sure you do. But you might want to reach out to them. That's just a little shout out to all those athletes out there because we want you to play in the fall. Hopefully we can play in the fall. But if your grades have to be passing for 4th quarter, you may as well make sure it's happening, right? Because I know there's a couple people who don't necessarily in some classes have some passing grades, but for the semester they do, and they're like, that's okay. And if it depended on me playing football, I'd be like, I got to make sure I can play football. That's my thing. I've had some instances, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I've had some instances where kids have passed 3rd quarter and they have a passing 4th quarter grade, and for some reason their semester is not passing. Just know that I will go in and I will change those grades in June. It does not pay for me to change them until my grades are completely done. And if you have a question on that, just email me. All right. If you're wondering about summer school, okay, like I know I've had a couple kids who are like, you know what, this is just not for me. I'm just going to do summer school. If you have questions about that, you might want to talk to your guidance counselor, or you can go and email or contact Mr. Tennis, Mrs. Eichmann, or Mr. Cornick. They might have more information for you on summer school. Although I don't know if they're going to, because I don't know if the school's going to be open. And I know they're really hoping that summer school will be like contact, because obviously some virtual schooling is difficult for people, and they would be more successful having their teacher in front of you. Okay, if I issued you a book, if I issued you a book, please hold on to that. There will be information either through Lincoln High School giving some kind of IC blast or email message or Facebook or the memo every Monday. Just keep your eyes out if you need to return some books for my class or any other ones, because they're thinking about that. Next year, if I have a couple people in here who didn't do great third quarter and maybe didn't do great during this time, and you're like, you know what, I think I just got to retake algebra, go talk to your guidance counselors, and they can take care of that, okay, because they're going to have to figure out what classes you guys are going to be in. You have Friday reflections. If you want to do that one last time, I'll get back to you one last time about this whole like phase we've gone through. Some of you have done a pretty decent job of keeping up with that, and it's been kind of cool to have conversations with people. Finally, the last thing I want you guys to understand is that I have a lot of stuff to do this week, so please be patient. If you put something in Infinite Campus and it's not graded right away, just know I'm trying to get through things as fast as I can. For instance, today what I did is today's Sunday, I took Friday and Saturday off. So Thursday I got everything in the grade book. I think at 9 o'clock I had no emails for late work. I had nothing. So I'm like, okay, going to bed. I'm going to take the next 2 days off. So then I came on my computer today. I had, I think, 30 emails just from Google on late work. And it took me well over an hour to get through those. And I usually start with the one that is the one that was sent the last. Like the most recent I don't get to, because you kind of waited too long. So I go way to the beginning of my emails and I go through those and I plug through those as fast as I can. All right? So please be patient with me. I am trying to work as fast as I can. I'm usually pretty good about it. But, you know, if you if you finish something and then you email me even an hour later, what I'm going to end up doing is seeing that, and it's just going to kind of take me away from what I need to do. So I'm going to try the best I can. We'll see where we're at. And just know that, you know, I need breaks too. So there you go. That's it. I hope you guys have a great summer. If you are done, you don't have to look at the week rundown videos anymore. I'll still have them for the kids who are continuing to try to get through fourth quarter. But this has been really challenging. And for those of you that have thrived, I know some of you are like, yeah, this is great. And I've heard a lot of like, now it's like, this is getting old. I don't like doing this anymore. And it is. So I want to congratulate most of you for doing an excellent job and staying on top of things. And for those of you that had a difficult time, just know this isn't for everybody. Even as a teacher, I'm like, I don't think I could do this for a full year. It's really time consuming. My eyes are killing me. But it's hard. It's really hard. And if you struggled, hey, you're not the only one. I had struggles every day too. And if you're going to try to get through the end of the year, just know I'm going to be there for you. Just contact me. We'll get you through. All right? I hope you guys have a great summer. I hope we can actually do stuff this summer. And like I said, if you have any questions, please contact me. All right? Good luck.